Shri Radha Rani ki Jai. No. Shri Radha Rani ki Jai. No. Radha Rani ki Jai. Need to read more Prashad. Sakhiri mero manaya bhilasha hai madan mohan ke gun gaao. Sakhiri mere manaya bhilasha hai madan mohan ke. Only me singing? Only me singing? I also learned Guyana English here in 2 days. I want everyone to sing and participate in this. A little bit clapping for the pleasure of Radha Govinda. Yes? When we clap, you know what happens when we clap? Our fate is destined on this finger, lines on our palm. When we clap, all those negativities, they go out from the body. Everyone has some sins and some good deeds. When we clap for the pleasure of the Lord and when we sing, what happens? All the sins will just go away. Suppose if you have some food here at the Prasadam hall and some birds coming to eat that food and you want to chase those birds away, what do you have to do? So by clapping, the birds goes away. Similarly, in the bhajan, in the singing of the Lord, the pleasure of the Lord, when we clap, then we are chasing all the sins away. Now it's your choice. If you want to keep the sins in heart, or if you want to go, let the sins go away. Sakhiri mero manaya bhilasha hai madan mohan ke gun gaao. and how he has long eyes like a lotus, and what he wears in his ears. He wears what? Hotel. You Kapuda means earrings. Kanan mein kundal mera, kanan mein kundal mera, angale mein vaishnavi haan, angale mein vaishnavi haan. He's just playing, and then later on he's going to say, so much tired. What happened? I'm always wrong. Come on. गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरकृष्णे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराध लक्ष्ये क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्न वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा एवरीवन, कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। I can't hear.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Mataji is not even saying anything. I'm only hearing Prabhu saying. Okay, only Mataji will sing. Say this. You just keep quiet this side. Hare Krishna. They are winning. Okay, gents.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Woman empowerment. Okay? Shakti. Loudly, huh? Defeat them. Okay. Hare Krishna. More potency there. Because if they don't cook prasad, how are we going to get energy? So all credit goes to them. Okay, now all together, without any discrimination. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. बोलो श्री राधा गोविंद जी की जय. Good. साधु संग सर्व शास्त्र कहे, लब मात्र साधु संग सर्व सिद्धि है. All scriptures claims a fraction of second of sadhu sang gives all perfection. You understand? What's happening? This should be done before, not later. Don't disturb my class now. When I start speaking, no disturbance, just sit and listen. Momentary association of sadhus give all perfection. I am not saying this. Scripture is saying this. And if anything is said by scriptures, that's bona fide. Okay. Any more garland? Thank you very much. Okay, now sit down. Thank you. This is cold. It's cold water. It's okay. No, nothing. No water. Srimad Bhagavatam begins from water. Parikshit Maharaj asking for water and 7 days Bhagavad Katha. So no water. What I was saying? What I said? If anyone says there is no need of any association or Sadhu Sanga, if any person says this, and the scripture says that without Sadhu Sanga there is no perfection, without Sadhu Sanga there is no information, without association there is no information, there is no transformation. So everything relies on the association. It is said, a person is known by the company he makes. That means, if I am very wicked, if I am a sinful person, then I am going to associate with those who are also very sinful and wicked. If I am religious, I am spiritual, then I am going to associate with those who are spiritual, because birds of the same feather flocks together. The crow is not going to fly with parrot. The parrot is only going to fly with parrots. The crow only going to be in the company of the crows. Peacock will always be amongst the peacocks. Understand? But are all the birds same? Eagle and crow, what they look for? Crow is always looking for garbage, trash. Understand? Eagle always looking for dead animals. But all the birds are not like this. Even though they fly, they have wings, but their nature is not same. Similarly, every human being is not same. Everyone's nature are different. So a person is known by the association he is keeping or she is keeping. If there is beautiful prasadam, crow always look for the trash. Similarly, there are trash-like people who only looking for trash, and they always having negativities, because their personality is negative, their mood is negative, and if you sit with them, they will give negativity with you. But the sadhu nature is one who tolerate and accept every kind of abusement, every kind of curse, but always positive and give positivity to others. It's just the vision which matters. It's just a vision. By cultivation of spiritual information, by understanding spirituality, it's not that our figure get changed, our form get changed, or the world will get changed. No. Nothing is going to change. What going to change is our perception. The perception gets changed with associating with sadhus, with devotees. The perception gets changed. Devotees, they also human beings. They have 2 eyes, 2 ears. They have nose, hands, same like us. Then what's the difference between us and the devotees? The difference is perception. Their understanding, their perception is different from ordinary person like us. For example, Naradaji, Shri Narad, in Bhagavatam and in many other places, the glories of Shri Naradaji is described so vastly. There are so many examples where Narad, he transformed people because of his so much positive energy. What is that positivity in Narad? What is that positive? He's very muscular, big body, big muscles, but he's very powerful. What is the strength of Narad? He's always singing on his veena. Veena means the instrument. And what is sing on this veena? Narad Muni bajaye veena, Radhika Ramana name. He's always chanting the name of Radha Raman. You know Radha Raman? The beautiful deity in Vrindavan. Small, tiny deity, but very attractive. And that's why we sing this bhajan. Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol. Yes? Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol. Narad always singing this, regardless, wherever he goes. Naradaji has so many disciples. If I take this topic of Naradaji for 5 days, there are so many stories to tell. So many pastimes, so many lessons, so many inspiration, and Naradaji is giving very high aspirations. This is called positive energy. So foolish people who are empty head, sumedasa, riktamati. Riktamati means empty head, foolish, stupid people. Srila Prabhupada used to say rascals. Those who go against the verdict of the Shastras. Those who don't believe that association is very powerful. Everyone have their own whims. Everyone has their own mental concussion. And they're thinking, oh no, just staying home and worship your deities. No need to worship anyone. No need Sadhu Sanga. Is that aligned with the Shastras? Is that aligned with the words of Naradaji? Is that aligned with the words of Srila Gurudev and Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Mahaprabhu? Not at all. Even not aligned with the words of Krishna. That means surpassing Krishna. That you are the Lord who says that association doesn't matter. Such a stupid, idiot idea. Totally against the words of the scriptures. I am not saying this. Srila Prabhupada used to get very angry if someone is speaking like this. And our Gurudev too. Momentary association with sadhus gives all association. But again, they are so powerful and positive, they are ready with any circumstance, any situation in their life, which comes by default according to our destiny from previous lives. We come across many people. We make friends, we make enemies, or we get neutral. It's not by accident. Something in the past come forward in our destiny, and we got along with so many people. You are in Guyana, but someone is in Australia, but you met somewhere in airport or in flight and made friendship. Far distant countries, but no whereabouts, where you live, who are you, but all of a sudden a very close, intimate friendship develops. How is that possible? Something from the past, a destiny is there, and we are going through all that according to our fate. But if there is something negative in that, how to eradicate that? There is no other way. There is no other way. And there is only one way. What is that way? Not highway. My way or highway. Naradaji way is only devotional practice. Means devotional practice which gives a foundation for Sadhu Sanga, or Sadhu Sanga is the foundation of devotional practice. The example of Narad, even he getting cursed, but he is not stopping his preaching. You think if anyone preach, everyone get along with you, by friendship with you? Not always. There are many negative people. See, everyone has some positive or negativity, but sometimes proportion is different, it varies. A person is 90% negative, but only 10% positive, or 90% positive and 10% negative, like that. Whereas the pure devotees, they are 100% positive. They don't even think negative of others. What to speak of blessings? Even the curse. If the pure devotee curse someone, that becomes, that gives a very high destination. So again and again I am coming to center of my lecture, that's Narad mercy. Naradaji got cursed and he cursed someone. Two different examples. He got cursed by someone and Narad also cursed someone. Then you may think devotee should not curse anyone, which is true. I was speaking to Shyam Sundar Prabhu. Many people say, I curse you. First of all, you have to be a Vaishnav or Vaishnavi before you curse someone. So you think you are a Vaishnav? You think you are a devotee? So to curse someone, first of all, you have to become a devotee. That means you should have some devotional practices. You should have some positive aura. You should have some positive credits, spiritual merits to curse someone. Secondly, if you curse someone, you are giving up many of your spiritual credits, which we already don't have. We are already very poor and we are beggars, and we are striving so hard every day in our daily practices to cultivate some positivity, some spiritual merits. And at the end of the day, we cultivate something, we gather something, and if we negative or curse to someone, we are even going away from that, bereft of that. So two examples. Naradaji got cursed by whom? Daksh Prajapati. There was a personality, Daksh Prajapati, you will be surprised to hear this. How many sons he had? Anyone? Gajendra Prabhu? Gopal Prabhu? How many sons Daksh Prajapati had? Huh? He said 1? 1,000? 10,000. 10,000 sons. Can you imagine? It's like a production factory. Just producing. The title should be given Daksh Production. 10,000 sons. So Daksh Prajapati told, oh my sons, now you're grown up. Go, perform some austerities and gather some strength. The strength of austerities. Why? To enter in Grast Ashram, in householder life. the question may arise, what is this? To enter in householder life, grasta ashram, why the need of austerities? Then better become sannyasi. So because of the decline of age, understand? From Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar and then Kali Yuga, this iron age, all these important factors are forgotten by people. The words of the scriptures are forgotten by people. And marriage life, householder life means enjoying life. Whereas the system says, first one have to be very strong, performing austerities and penances, and then enter into grastashram. That was a system. So Daksh Prajapati told, oh my sons, go and perform austerities to enter in grastashram, and then you do further production. 10,000 sons of Daksh Prajapati performing austerities, meditating. Meditating on what? This is again a big problem these days. Many motivational speakers, they say meditate on something. Baba, meditating on what? Close your eyes and you're going to see one light here. Meditate on that light. Perform yoga. Yoga is the best. And they foolishly they say Krishna is also yogi. If you say Krishna is yogi, then you are a bhogi. Because Krishna is not a yogi. And Krishna is not for yogis. Krishna is for the devotees. Where it is said Krishna is for the yogis, we always hear Bhakt Vatsal, means Krishna who is the affectionate towards his devotees. Never we hear that Krishna is affectionate to the yogis or bhogis, devotees. So don't struggle hard to become a yogi. And then some people, they bring up some quotation from Gita or Bhagavata or other scriptures, but they don't have entrance into that. The meaning, the primary meaning of those words which are mentioned in the Gita and Bhagavatam. This is just like a bottle of honey with lid tightly closed, and the bee is just, and the ants are just licking the walls of the glass. Very sweet. They can't even open that lid. Who's opening that lid? The opening of that lid is called association. That is called association. Understand? What sadhus they do? They collect nectar like a bumblebee. The bee goes to the flowers and collect. Hey, why is making noise? Collecting nectar from different flowers and then put in a hive. But can anyone go to beehive and collect honey from there? Try one time, you see what happens. The bee is going to kill you. Bee not allowing you to get that nectar. But an expert knows how to chase the bees away and then get the honey from there. And after collecting honey, then you distribute to others. This is called association. Krishna never said. So, Narad came to the scene, 10,000 boys sitting in meditation. Meditating on what? The light, or some animal, or some bird, or some plant? No. There are two kinds of meditation. One is fake and one is bona fide. Very important for devotees, because today we have devotee section here. Don't meditate on any fake pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Or Krishna is a boy, Radha is a girl, and they are having some very nice pastimes, they are dancing and singing together. This is called fake meditation. Artificial imposition of a figure, a fake figure. That's called ahambropasna. Or thinking that I am Radharani and Krishna is Krishna. Yes. If you make noise, this bomb will blast. This is called meditation. Not this is called meditation. Ahangropasana means thinking that I am Lalita Sakhi, thinking I am Yashoda Maiya, and I can become like Yashoda and Nand Maharaj. This is called fake. What is bona fide way of meditation? Listen to this carefully. When we chant Mahamantra, our mind gets distracted and go to different areas of enjoyment, because mind is there always to enjoy. Mind goes different direction for enjoying. But how to control and tame that mind? Or how to meditate? What to meditate? He's meditating on something. Mothers, please take care of your children. They're having fun. They don't understand. Meditation means what? Meditating on what I was saying. What I was saying. Huh? Meditating on what? Tell me. When we chant, the mind gets distracted in many directions. This I was saying. So what to do with the mind? Kill your mind? How can you kill your mind? Then what should be our practice? Listen to this. We should go to Dham, Shri Vrindavan Dham, Jagannath Puri Dham, Ayodhya, what? Mayapur. When we go to this Dham, Krishna has given us two very beautiful pixels to capture scenes. In the phone you have camera, you capture the scenes. Krishna has given these two beautiful eyes to capture beautiful scenes too. So when we go to Dham, visiting all these holy places, capture that and store in your gallery, the gallery of mind. Even while staying in Guyana, every single day, you can visit Vrindavan Dham. And with that, you get the result of visiting Vrindavan Dham. It's not fake meditation, because you are meditating on something bona fide. It's a bona fide meditation. Just by here chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, mind need to meditate something, to think something. It cannot be void, or it cannot be zero all the time. So then take your mind to Vrindavan Dham. On the bank of Jamuna, you worshipping Jamuna. You chanting here, but you are in Vrindavan and worshipping Jamuna. You offering flowers to Jamuna Devi. You offering some sweets to Jamuna Devi. You offering obeisances to Jamuna Devi. And praying to Jamuna Devi. Please bless me so that I can meditate and fix my mind in worshipping Radha Govinda. Oh Jamuna Devi, please bless me. Now you may think this is fake meditation. No. This is the real meditation. And no one can stop you. You don't need ticket, you don't need visa, you don't need money. Just need little attention. I guarantee you, practice this 15 days and this will become your habit. Just 15 days is required in the beginning. Initial stage, we need something to practice. After that, it becomes spontaneous and it just comes to in our mind as a habit. Understand? I always give one example. Suppose in your respective homes, if there is a blackout and I am a guest in your home, first time staying in your home, for example, I don't know where is kitchen, where is bathroom, where is bedroom, living room. I need a candle, some light, because I have no access, I don't know. But if you are staying in your house from years, even if there is no light, no candle, no matchstick, nothing, just by touching and just by the direction, you know exactly where the table is kept, where the chair is kept, where the kitchen is, where the knife is, everything you can do even with closed eyes. Habit. This is called habit. Which doesn't come overnight. It's a practice of constantly staying in a home for long years. Similarly, dear devotees, practice this. You're going to see so much difference in your chanting. So much difference in chanting. And after worshipping Jamuna Devi, then go to Radha Damodar temple. You can even visit Govardhan, you can visit Barsana, you can visit Nandagaon, Gokul. There's so many holy places to visit. Because mind always want to go somewhere. That's the best place to go. Oh, I want to go hill station. Yeah, Giraj Govardhan is hill. There's a hill station. On the near to the mountain, Giraj Govardhan. Worship Giraj Govardhan. Take milk in your hand, yogurt in your hand, and ghee, sugar, honey, and performing Abhishek of Giraj Govardhan. Offering tulsi, offering a garland. Who can stop you? No one can stop you. You're just doing with your mind. Daily worshipping Giraj Govardhan. Daily worshipping Jamuna Devi. Daily worshipping Vrinda Devi. Nobody can know what you're thinking. And nobody can stop you going there. And it's so easy to go there. Understand? Develop this habit. And I guarantee you, you see difference in 15 days within yourself, how you totally change. This is called meditation. The real meditation. And there are many other, which I can't tell in the class, but one-on-one sometime. What more we can meditate while we chant. Anyway, the point here is, the sons of Daksh Prajapati were chanting, meditating, and Naradaji came there. Oh boys, what are you doing? Oh, holy saint Narad, all obeisances to you. Please bless us. Yes, I am here for that reason, but what is the purpose? What is the intent of your meditation? What do you want? Because everyone wants something or the other. We don't do anything without any want. If we come in the temple, everyone have different desire and different wants to get fulfilled. Not everyone is same. Yes or no? Everyone has different desires. Some come to temple for what? We were singing yesterday. Sukh sampati ghar aave, kasht mite tan ka. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Sukh sampati ghar aaye. What is the meaning? Sukh sampati? May all prosperity comes to me and all wealth comes to me. So, oh Krishna, you have so much wealth. Give me a little bit. Some come for wealth. Some come for marriage. Some come for problems. Many comes for many problems. Is there anyone who have no problem in life? Anyone? No one. Oh my God, I thought everyone is coming without any problems. I heard in Guyana, East Coast, in this temple, Radha Govinda temple, whoever comes here, they have no problems. But today I learned that everyone has some problem, more or less. So are we here to present our problems to Govinda, Radha Govinda? Only rare devotee comes and Govinda is always watching from his altar at the gate, always looking for, may I get one devotee, just one, who come to see me, to see how beautiful I am, to adore my beauty, to glorify me, to get blessings from me. Very rare, one or two comes like that. But most of us, we come for asking something or for some other problems. And Krishna is thinking we are so foolish. Krishna is saying we are so foolish. You coming to me for problems which you can very easily solve if you sincerely chant and serve sadhus. Because abhinatva nama namani, I am not different from holy name. When we are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we are in the proximity with Krishna. But we have no realization. This is the problem. This is the problem for devotees, because devotees also have many problems. Did Ram had any problems? Lord Shri Ram had any problems? Shyam Sundar? Yes and no. So many problems, yes, and so many problems, no. Materially speaking, so many problems. But as Shri Ram, his Supreme Lord, no problems. No problem can touch the Lord and the devotees of the Lord. Narad had no problems. If you ask Naradaji, what is your problem? Narad said, my problem is I have no problem. And I go around to solve the problems. So when he came to the sons of Daksh Prajapati, what you meditating on, what you performing austerities for, what is the reason? We want to get married. Narad said, are you stupid? What fun is there? Meditate on Krishna. Live a very wonderful life. Because Griya Medi and Grasta. You heard of Griya Medi? What is the meaning of Griya Medi? Griya Medi is like dark well. Prahlad Maharaj said in Bhagavatam, Tat sadhu manne asur varadehinam sada samugdhyam asad grihad hit atpatam gri andkupam vanam gatam yadharim ashrit. Prahlad Maharaj sitting on the lap of his father Hiranyakashipu, the greatest of all demons. And he addressed him like that, Oh, the king of all demons. And Hiranyakashipu is thinking, oh, it's a matter of pride, my son addressing me as the king of all demons. But the intent of Prahlad Maharaj is saying, not that you are the head of all the demons, but actually your mentality and your mood is demonic. Tat sadhu manne asur varadehinam sada samugdhyam asad grihat. Why always inviting problems? And the foundation of that problem is Griya Medi ashram, not Grasta ashram. What is the difference Grasta and Griya Medi? Grasta ashram is very respectable ashram. It's one of the 4 ashrams made by the Lord. But Griya Medi means what? One who get along with each other, married life just for enjoying and not putting Krishna as the center of their life. This is called Griya Medi ashram. Prahlad Maharaj is cursing those who are in this Griya Medi ashram. It is compared to a dark well where there is no light, there is no water. It's just dark and dark and dark, means leading towards darkness. This is Griya Medi ashram. When the center of your life is not Krishna and center of life is just enjoyment. My wife, my husband, my children, my parents, and that's all my life about. That's only my world. This is called Griya Medi. It's dark well. It's leading towards darkness. But Grasta ashram is very respectable ashram. Same procedure, husband, wife, parents, children, house, work, same thing, but so much difference. And the difference is Krishna is the center. Krishna is the center of the house. Krishna is the center of the life. Here in Guyana, you believe in Vastu Shastra? Familiar Vastu Shastra? No? Building homes and houses? No. You're not familiar with this. It's a big science. When you're building home, you know 5 elements? Earth, water, fire, air. Every elements which is present in us also, the body is made of 5 elements, and the 5 elements also have their own existence. Like fire is there, water is there, air is there, ether is there. Every house, every building, every temple, we have to give a space, a place for this fire and water too. And if it is misplaced or in the wrong direction, there will be always fire at home. This is called Vastu Shastra. Fire at home means not that physical like blazing fire, but fire amongst the people. Always fights, quarrels. Because of not following Vastu Shastra. Try to understand this. The fire has to be given a proper space, a place, means kitchen. Which direction the kitchen is supposed to be. Why I am saying all this thing, it has some meaning. I am coming to that. The water also have to be in a proper spot. Not just, I can put tank anywhere I want. Or I can put kitchen anywhere I want. No. There is direction. Ishan Kon, north, east, southwest, all this direction has meaning. So fire has to be in a proper direction, proper spot. Water has to be proper spot. The restroom have to be in a proper location, not anywhere, wherever we want. Otherwise there is always a disturbance, always a fight, always a quarrel, there is always a fire. One guy, when I was building my temple in India, right in the beginning he came and he said, the plan you made is not proper. Because you put in kitchen here, there always going to be fire. Means fights, fire in devotees. And then I said, what is the problem? We don't follow all that. He said, do you think why the temple in Jagannath Puri, which is from Sat Yuga, did we hear from 3 yugas now, Satyuga, Treta, Dwapar, we never heard any fire broke there or some mishappening happened there. And there are many other ancient temples, we don't hear many of this, any kind of troubles or issue happened there. Why? Because it made with perfect Vastu Shastra. Perfect. Which is very difficult from present age to follow everything, but at least a minimum basics should be known and to be placed in the right direction. If it's in the wrong direction, problems. Okay, what to speak of, stars and constellations. If you know astrology, everything has to be in a proper house. Venus, what other? I'm not an astrologer, so I don't know. So if any planet or constellation go in a different house, immediately problem starts. Immediately. Without any invitation or welcoming, problems start appearing. Astrology. But this is not our topic. I'm just giving you one idea of what is the meaning of Gras Ashram, householder. How they make Krishna as the center of their life. So when you're building home, your house, we always give a sthanam. Sthanam means a place, a spot for the Lord to sit there. If we don't give that, then all negativities, all evils, they're bound to come. And therefore devotees, I go many houses everywhere, all your respective devotees, when I go there, what I see? Temple. They made a special spot, a place for for deities, for Radha Krishna, for Mahaprabhu, for Gurudev. This sthanam, this spot has to be given in every house, should be given, otherwise always a problems. Whatever we having today problems, this is nothing, insignificant. If we don't have these, go and discuss with your friends who are non-devotees, karmis, bhogis, how much problem they are in. They want to die because of their life situations. You see? You hear these examples? Because they are not giving a place of Lord to sit in their house. Just like Vastu Shastra says, fire, water should be given a proper direction in your house. But overlapping that, most important is giving a spot to the Lord to sit in your house. And only devotees, they focus on this. Non-devotees, they focus on having TV there, or aquarium there, or whatever so. They focus on these material things, but hence it's not get solved. This is called Grast Ashram, where Krishna is the center of your life. You earning for Krishna. You eating Krishna food, sanctified food offered to Krishna. Even if you purchasing 12 bananas from market, the first one or kept aside for Krishna can be offered later or can be offered in the beginning. But your endeavors, your efforts to go to the market and purchase some fruits is successful because you bought for Krishna. Therefore, if we put Krishna as the center of our life, everything is Krishnized. It's all justified. And if Krishna is absent from your life, then everything is absent from your life. This is the difference between a devotee life, a Grast Ashram, and a grey Medi. Grast Ashram is so respectable ashram. Like we have Brahmachari Ashram, we have Grast Ashram, Vanprastha and Sannyas. All ashrams are due respectable. No problem in that, no harm in that. But grey Medis, this we don't have to become. So this is what Naradaji told those boys. You meditating, want to get married to enjoy. This is a very stupid idea. Since you putting your efforts in worshipping and performing austerities, then worship Krishna and get the highest and maximum benefit which can help you forever, because there is going to be a life after this life. This is not the last life or this is not the first life. There was a life before this and there is going to be life after this. So we are investing our energies for the next life. We are preserving that spiritual merits for the next life. Whatever mistakes happened in the past, repenting on that, chanting, take shelter of holy name, pray to Krishna forgiveness. Everything is excused. Yeah. And then looking forward for the better life. This is Krishna consciousness. So when Naradaji spoke these words, 10,000 boys, they were thinking, what? We didn't had any idea of this. Eye-opening. Hey Narad, agyan timrandasya jnananjan shalakaya chakshurum litam yena tasmai shri guruve namah. I am in the mode of darkness, but you gave me a light. Why we come for hearing lecture? Just get one click. One click is enough to change the course of the life. One click is enough for transformation of life. Just one click. Hearing 1 hour, 2 hour lecture, one point really attracts and strikes to the head. For those who come for actually association. And that's why I'm very happy to see this wonderful devotees so attentive, so sincerely hearing this. I'm sure you coming here to get this one click of your life who can change the entire prospect of your life, entire direction of your life. So don't challenge Krishna and don't challenge devotees of Krishna. I've seen many great people who challenge. I'm drunk. Every day I drink wine, alcohol. No one can change me. Your discourses, your lectures, no effect on me. I've seen those kind of people. They challenge Prabhupada, they challenge Gurudev, they challenge many other devotees. You can't change me. Since childhood, I'm drinking alcohol. How can you change me? It's in my blood. And they're so arrogant saying this. They're so fond of saying this. I'm drunk. And believe me, all they got failure in their challenge. Because a source of positivity, a volcano of positivity when erupts and the blessings from Krishna falls, you can't challenge Krishna. They got transformed. They became wonderful devotees. Wonderful devotees. One who is drinking for 50 years and after getting transformed by hearing one lecture, just one click I said, they became such a wonderful devotee. Now they are lecturing on Bhagavad Gita and telling everyone else, don't drink alcohol. And I am the best example. They're telling without any hesitation or shyness. I am the best example of this. I was wasting my life. When I read Bhagavatam, when I heard this lecture, my life got changed. Meat eaters. They're challenging. No effect can come on me. No matter how much you shake me or speak to me or whatever. So they become pure vegetarian. One guy, chain smoker. Practical example I'm telling you. In one day, 64 cigarettes. Can you imagine 64 in one day, not 1 week? I mean, his day starts with and day ends, I think when he is going to sleep on bed also, the last one, and counting 62, one left. Let me finish this, because this is my promise to Krishna. I want to smoke 64 every day. True story. I'm not fabricating. Believe me, in front of Thakurji I'm telling you, a true story. In North India. And we were with our Srila Gurudev there. His son-in-law invited him. Oh, our Gurudev has come and giving lecture in the temple. Please come. He said, oh, many Guru comes. They all say the same thing. No one can change me. Because if I sit in the class, lecture for 1 hour, that's my 5 cigarettes to smoke. And he said, Dad, can you please come? Even for 10 minutes. He said, okay, because son-in-law is saying, I must go as a pressure. Not spontaneous, but as a pressure, as a force. It's called what the word is? Emotional force. He only came for 30 minutes, thinking that I'm only going to sit 30 minutes in the last chair, when the lecture will be over, I'll just walk, the first one to walk out. 30 minutes. He parked his bike outside, he entered in, sat on the chair in the last, and Gurudev was giving lecture. And when he heard that 12 minutes of that lecture clicked on his head of what Gurudev was explaining, this exactly, not exactly, but something like this. His mind, his mood, everything got changed. And instead of sitting 30 minutes, he only sat 15 to 20 minutes. He took his bike, went home, opened his closet and threw all the cigarettes in the streets. And told his wife, from today, I'm not going to smoke anymore. She said, leave it, leave it. I'm hearing many times. You promised me so many times. He said, no, this time I'm serious. She said, no, I heard many times you saying like this. But he said, I swear on my daughter, I'm not going to touch cigarette in my life. This Guruji, my son-in-law Guruji, he changed my understanding the prospect of my life. I was challenging Krishna, I was challenging any Guru, cannot change me. But this Guru had changed me. I fell in love with him. I swear on my daughter, I'm not going to touch cigarette. Then she got the point. He is very serious. Drastic change. And next morning, early morning, after sunrise, he told his son-in-law, please take me to see your Gurudev. I want to see him. A true story. And son-in-law took him to Gurudev, and he came to Gurudev and he said, Guruji, last evening I heard your Hari Katha. Only 13-14 minutes. It changed my whole life. You are the only one who changed my life. I heard many gurus on the television. They are entertaining. They are just entertaining, making everyone sing, dance, or whatsoever. But you were saying sincerely from your heart. I took this as sincere word, like Krishna is speaking to me directly. And why I am wasting my life, every single day of my life, why I am wasting this? Knowing that I am going to die one day, knowing that there is going to be another life after this life, and knowing everything, I am acting so stupid and foolish. Guruji, can you please bless me and forgive my all offenses? I am taking your shelter. A person like me, am I qualified to worship Krishna? I am so sinful, I have only done sins in my life. Am I qualified to serve Krishna or to worship Him? And Gurudev smiled. He said, 100% you are qualified. 100%. When the mood of repentance comes in your heart, immediately all the sins already ran away from there. Just with the mood of repentance comes. He said, Gurudev, can I have Diksha from you, initiation from you? But I tell you, yesterday your lecture finished 7 p.m. and until 6 p.m. I smoked the last cigarette. And now it's 7 a.m. 12 hours only passed. You think I'm qualified for Diksha? Gurudev said, yes. Because you're coming with honesty, you're coming with sincere desire. Even if you would have come midnight, even if you have come 1 hour smoking, and after coming 1 hour to me, you are qualified. And what to speak of that? Even 5 minutes before you have done any sin and you come and ask for initiation, you are qualified for this. 5 minutes before. And then he received Diksha from Gurudev. And never ever smoked in his life until today. He was smoking 64 and now he's chanting 64 rounds every day. This is called transformation. You may hear stories in many Ramayana, many scriptures. You can think this is a myth, or this is just story which happened in previous ages. Arey Baba, this is just happened few years back story, a true story. And there are many more examples like that. Many more examples like that. Those druggies, when they came in contact with Srila Prabhupada, how they got changed? Because of that click. One is enough. One is enough. And somebody asked me a question yesterday, why we have to come 5 days to hear lecture? 1 day is enough, so that Krishna can acknowledge that I came to his temple. 1 day is enough. Is he blind? He don't see? I gave the answer, it's not that you coming here to make Krishna acknowledge you, and it's not that he is blind, his eyes are all over. Then why have to come here? I said, because of hearing 1 or 2 hour lecture, which can only happen in temple. You cannot have in roundabout, or you cannot have in Georgetown downtown. You cannot get this anywhere. Only in this temple, when you come and hear 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, with this hope that I have done so much in my past, I want to repent on that, and I want to get that spark. Just get one spark to change my lifestyle. One spark. One tiny spark can make a big fire. That should be our prospect, our mood. That I'm going to come and I'm so stubborn, I don't want to change, but maybe one day any lecture can change my lifestyle. So I'm coming for that reason. Hearing these words of Narad, all the boys, 10,000, their mood got changed. They said, we don't want to marry anymore. We want to become sannyasis. The news went to their father, Daksh Prajapati. He said, what? All my 10,000 children became sannyasis? Who's going to produce? What will happen to my production? My factory? And he got so upset, he cursed Narad. When he got upset, after 10,000 children, he produced another 1,000. And he said, oh boys, follow the footsteps of your elder brothers. Perform austerities and enter in Grasthashram and produce children. They also came to the same spot, performing austerities. Narad came there. Said, this is a good idea it's a good idea to preach. 1,000 boys already. 10,000 all became sannyasis. Narad told these boys, hey, why you are here? He said, because our father told to follow the footsteps of your elder brothers. Narad said, following the footsteps means what? They all become sannyasis. You also should become sannyasis. What is the point in getting married? So much problem. Grey Medi lifestyle, not Grastha ashram. So again 1,000 became sannyasis. Now Daksh Prajapati can't tolerate this. He cursed Narad. Why you are so envious to me and my children? 11,000 boys became sannyasis. And Naraji was happy. I got 11,000 disciples at one location. Then Daksh Prajapati cursed Narad. You can't stay at one place more than how many minutes? As long as one milk cow. You have cows at home. Only that long you can stay in one spot. You can't stay more than this. I curse you this. Naraji took that curse as a blessings.
And he said, wow, that's the great blessings of the Lord. I was thinking, why am always be one place? I have to move around and make more devotees. Oh, Daksh Prajapati, Daksh means very expert in producing children. And Narada said, I am very expert in producing disciples. Producing disciples. So this was the offense of Daksh Prajapati for a pure devotee Narad. Offending a pure devotee. And for that, Daksh Prajapati has gone through many consequences. So never ever touch a devotee of Lord. Touch means, of course you have to touch his feet, but don't offend him in any way. Don't offend him. Don't curse him. Be polite to them and accept the words of blessings and change your lifestyle. But never ever try to offend devotees. This is the worst offense amongst all the offenses. So don't listen to any bogus ideas and don't listen to any bogus lectures and bogus philosophies. What is the need of association? Just stay at home, drink tea, have food and have fun. At the time of Srila Prabhupada, there was a very renowned preacher all over the world, not telling his name. You know what he used to say? Instead of meditating 1 hour on Lord, better one should play football. This was his idea. One should play football for 1 hour instead of going to temple for 1 hour. Because when you play football, you are entertaining your mind, you feel happy. What are you going to get when you go temple? And Prabhupada blasted on him so hard. Nonsense, stupid rascal. And Prabhupada gave him name spiritual terrorist. Because he was a spiritual person preaching some bogus philosophy which is not authentic. Prabhupada gave him title spiritual terrorist. He's creating terror in the society by saying play football, don't worship, go to temple. Beware, be careful with open eyes and open ears to understand who is speaking negative and who is speaking positive. Follow the footsteps of Narad. Follow the footsteps of Gurudev and Prabhupada. They are only speaking positive words. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Shri Narad Ji ki. Even by hearing the word Narad or reciting the word Narad or hearing any pastime of Narad, one immediately get purified. Otherwise, going to Ganga and taking bath in Ganga, it's going to take 3 days to reach Ganga there. Then cold water. But even hearing or uttering the word of Narad and glorifying him, one get purified. So Narad Rishi ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Thank you so much. Is someone to speak? Gajendra Prabhu? Please come. Give the essence of today's class and a takeaway for everyone. We will take away. Please come here. So every night after class, senior devotees, they are going to speak the essence of the whole lecture and the takeaway for everyone. And his senior devotee, Gajendra Prabhu ki jai. Hare Krishna. Come on. No. You need chair? Why are you sitting on floor? No one can see you sitting there. You can stand. Standing is better, or give him a chair. Actually, chair is better. Can anyone please grab a chair quickly? I don't want him to sit on the floor. No, Prabhu, it doesn't look nice. Acha, okay. Amal.
First of all, the millions and millions of Dhamma so it was a speech of my spiritual master, who is the Roshan Master. I'm at the level is still great. So Naradaji touched on so much of points tonight. And he give us some practical examples and experience what we sang when they go to preach. Sometimes in with situation like preaching smokers. While Maharaj was speaking, I remember I've seen in a book this example. One book went to the printer, and the name of the book, How to Change Your Life in 30 Days. When the book went to the printer made a mistake. Change your wife in 30 days.